to Michael Palmer. Back with Milanovic. And Swift. Oh, great strike from men on this tour for Chelsea. Milanovic does so well. And the strike.
See how they manage this one.
Well, here's a chance to go back in front. Nice touch from Rocky Watson. The final, 5-1.
The spectators here tonight.
Here's an early chance here for Western Sydney. What a moment that was for A League for them last season. So a lot of youngsters eager to impress. Previous 14 matches, and here is an opening for the visitors. National Dastan recruit, the Kazakh in strike that is. To the Chelsea faithful. What a way to introduce yourself. Now all of a sudden, opportunity knocks here for Western Sydney.
But the World Cup send-off.
Let's go.
That's why he's out there tonight.
His 18-yard box, but Western Sydney are coming back with some interest, but take your pick. I reckon it's both ends. He's done well there, Charmin Lowe to battle Jordan Holmes. Over them inside his own 18-yard box, he's gifted it back here. Vernon McLean off! Under real pressure now is Sugo. It's the cross back. Champong, put to Sydney. Putting himself up in lights. Save from Charmin Lowe. Recently arrived in the country. Here's a great opportunity. First team appearance for Chelsea. This corner is a decent one. So Western Sydney equalise. There's goal. Topoulos is claiming it. Real leaders in Anthony. And it's one of their inspirations.
Coach would have wanted.
How good is this? Western Sydney's up there with the teenager as this corner comes in. You have it. There's some nice footwork. They've won it back here, the Blues. Draws the save out of Jordan Holmes.
But the World Cup send-off.
Let's go.
Who can possibly step up and step into that Premier League setup and see.
Tele has executed the press and Sydney FC to perfection. Now trying it. Hello, just peeling wide and looking to sit in the top corner. This in Sydney. Dana with the cross. Kavuma McQueen. Shimmy onto that left. Again the lap. The 20-year-old. Cicluna. Fergate measuring this in behind. He to Delap. As Pantazopoulos backpedaling, tight angle. In the opening 10 minutes of this one, very youthful starting 11 to begin this one. Here's some nice work. Pantazopoulos did enough to find Satpayev. He's already shown us what he can do from a tight. Threw all that one out. A lot of politics goes on there. Here's Hammond with it, who strikes a real blow. One of their best in Aiden Hammond. Sydney have taken the.
He's loving life tonight.
To dive down and make the save. Now it's
But the World Cup send-off.
Let's go.
Great step forward for them.
Hammond and Gillian. Just can't find that crossing angle. Fergates. And this should be a corner for this pass to Madonna. He drives for the byline, scoops it back. Gillian's head. Now I don't think that crossed the byline. Well, that's lovely football. Starting side who played in the Premier League last. One of the men in Sugo, Youth International, the Portuguese. That's the Argentine Fernanda, tight angle. So the corner, Tosin with. Here comes the corner to the back post, and has to make him. We have got Sydney FC taking on the field have been in, and are currently in Hannah. My good, he gets a breather. But so too did Liam Gillian, to be fair. His father, he was born in Sydney. He was born to an Australian mother at 32, so keep an eye on him, the 16-year-old Marty.
Wanderers players all stepping forward.
Wide of the target.
The under-16 England international. Trying to whip it up and around the wall, not going inside a goal there. And look at the stance.
To launch it forward. Here's some pressure on Charlotte Lowe from DePizio. Bright from Western Sydney to begin the second half. Here potentially brewing. Madana around the outside. Milanovic earns a call. So Madana break the early delivery.
See how they manage this one.
Well, here's a chance to go back in front. Left-footed corner, hangs it up. Harry was there at the back post.
But the World Cup send-off.
Let's go.
Ghana did not get enough minutes last season for Adelaide, the position they want to find themselves in.
Flashes it wide of the top left corner, landed him. The whistle comes from there's a little bit of a lucky deflection there for Kellyman. Harry's an US international and an Arlo. So Milanovic. Just the Kellyman to trouble Vidakovic.
Yeah, again.
I was unhappy with his defence. Well, City Milanovic all the way across the face. Tyson with the clearance away. Waraga stung the palms there. Back with Milanovic. Then Swift. Oh, great strike from. But luck is when preparation. Oh, luck's a fortune. Oh, that is a nice deflection for Western Sydney. Cicluna.
He's been.
And he make it count. Opportunity, and what an opportunity that was from Dylan Cicluna. Morning here in Australia. We had an injury. 1-2. Michael Palmer. Who's bearing down on goal. Vidakovic with the save.
But the World Cup send-off.
Let's go.
Interrupted season last year. Lovely work. And there is the introduction of the Stars. And it is 3-0. Setting up the equaliser.
It didn't take long.
That's a lovely ball for Milanovic. And Milanovic low.
Try a little bit of magic from the.
Goes. Here's a deflected shot away from the Seagulls. Milanovic drops it onto the head of Robert Sanchez. And on this tour for Chelsea, Milanovic does so well. And the strong lag. Well, this is all got a little awkward there.
Edging his way out of traffic.
As they stood out. Oh, that's brilliant from Carluccio. Lays it off. He does it against Premier League opposition as well. In the NPL this season.
They're off the ranks to score against Renters Night at Accor Stadium.
Wanderers, Wonderland is in dreamland right now.
But the World Cup send-off.
Let's go.
Gittins made it 3-3. Delivers across. João Pedro. Chelsea are back. One of their superstars. This time the Brazilian. A clinical finish. Entertainment plus here. All four.
This is what the crowd came to see. The tops, they look for it in the Premier League. Chelsea last season.
With that decision, and Chelsea, is this the moment? João Pedro, brilliant superstar, their leading goal scorer last season. 5-4 to Chelsea.
Can you believe it, right? Left it on. More fuel to the fire.
Is there a 6 for Chelsea? Free header at the back post, and it's a script blues.
Well, you did get your.
The line for a hat-trick. 6-4 has forced it over.
The delivery. World Cup. Maybe you should have been. From the 3rd place in the World Cup.
Alright, so this is how we do it here, bro. Football highlights and trending sports stories. You want to watch the best moment of all the games in La Liga, Italian Serie A, UEFA Champions League, all the leagues across Europe, Saudi, Africa, all international and local games. Subscribe to this channel. Here must be your biggest sport platform. Join us here. Let us build a strong football community together on this platform. Don't forget to like and comment under any video you watch. In fact, we are going to dive you inside the football world. More games are coming.